Breaking news out of Washington that's sending shockwaves straight to the Kremlin.
Folks, President Trump just dropped a massive bombshell through the Pentagon, a weapons decision that's changing everything in the Ukraine war right now.
Russian generals are in full panic mode, emergency meetings are happening behind closed doors in Moscow, and Putin?
He's gone completely silent.
What exactly did Trump authorize? Why is this crossing Russia's ultimate red line? And most importantly, what does this mean for America and global security?
Stick around because in the next few minutes, I'm breaking it all down with verified sources, satellite evidence, and insider analysis you won't hear on mainstream media. You do not want to miss this. Hit the like button right now if you're ready for the truth.
Let's start with the bombshell itself.
Just 48 hours ago, the Pentagon quietly authorized a game-changing weapons package to Ukraine. We're talking extended-range ATACMS missiles that can strike deep inside Russian territory, advanced drone swarms, next-gen air defense systems, and, get this, full permission for Ukraine to use these against Russian command centers and logistics hubs.
This isn't just more aid. This is Trump saying, enough is enough.
Sources close to the Pentagon say this decision came directly from the Oval Office, catching even some NATO allies off guard. No leaks, no debates, just pure action.
Why now?
Because Russia thought they could push the limits with provocations, and Trump just proved them dead wrong. But here's where it gets insane. Within hours of this authorization, Ukraine launched precision strikes on Russian targets.
Satellite imagery, which we'll show you right now, reveals massive explosions at key Russian ammo depots and command posts.
Look at this, emergency transport aircraft being fueled at Russian bases, command vehicles scrambling to reposition.
Us and analysts are calling this military chaos inside Russia.
Putin's generals are reportedly holding emergency calls, panicking about how to respond without escalating to something catastrophic. One leaked assessment from international defense experts says, Moscow never expected this level of commitment from the Trump administration.
Question for you in the comments, do you think Putin will back down, or double down?
Now, let's talk about why this triggers total chaos for Russia. These new weapons fundamentally shift the battlefield. Ukraine can now hit Russian supply lines hundreds of miles behind the front, cutting off ammo, fuel, and reinforcements.
Intelligence reports show Russian troops already facing shortages, and this? This makes it 10 times worse. Remember Russia's so-called red lines? They threatened nuclear response if long-range strikes were allowed inside their territory. Well, Trump just crossed it, and the Kremlin's response? Dead silence.
No statements from Putin, no press conferences.
That's not confidence, folks, that's fear. What about Trump? This decision shows he's fully committed to Ukrainian victory while protecting American interests. No more half measures.
The Pentagon confirmed additional defensive and offensive systems are flowing in to ensure Ukraine can defend itself and push back Russian aggression.
This isn't endless war, this is ending it on our terms. But why should you care as an American? Simple. A strong Ukraine means a weaker Russia, which means less threat to NATO, less chance of wider conflict dragging in U.S. troops. Trump's move strengthens our alliances, deters China from similar aggression in Taiwan, and protects global stability. Weakness invites war, strength prevents it. Plus, this exposes how Russia underestimated America again. They thought provocations would force us to back off. Wrong. Trump just proved America's back, bigger and bolder. Verified sources backing this up, official Pentagon statements, NATO briefings, Ukrainian armed forces updates, and satellite providers showing the chaos on the ground. This is happening right now in December 2025.
The war just entered a new phase, one where Ukraine has the upper hand.
If Putin responds aggressively? Experts say it could backfire massively. If he stays silent?
It shows weakness to his own people. So there you have it, the Pentagon bombshell that's panicking Putin and changing the Ukraine war forever.
Trump's weapons decision isn't just aid, it's a statement of American power. What do you think Putin does next? Will Russia escalate, or finally negotiate? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, I read every single one. If this video opened your eyes, smash that like button, share it with friends who need to know the truth, and most importantly, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss these critical updates. This is History Reloaded, bringing you the real story behind the headlines. Thanks for watching till the end, see you in the next one. Now, let's dive deeper into the chaos unfolding inside Russia right now. Multiple defense intelligence sources are reporting something unprecedented. Russian military commanders are scrambling to relocate critical assets overnight. Satellite imagery from private firms like Maxar and Planet Labs shows convoys of trucks moving ammunition and fuel depots farther from the border, some as far as 300 miles back. Why the sudden rush? Because Ukraine just proved these new American weapons work. In the last 72 hours alone, at least 7 major Russian logistics hubs have been hit with pinpoint accuracy. We're talking massive secondary explosions that lit up the night sky, visible even on public thermal sensors. One strike reportedly destroyed an entire battalion's worth of artillery shells. Russian troops on the front lines are already complaining about delayed supplies, and morale is dropping fast. But here's the real kicker that has Putin's inner circle losing sleep. Anonymous sources inside European intelligence agencies claim there was an emergency conference call between top Russian generals just hours after Trump's decision leaked. According to these reports, voices were raised, fingers were pointed, and no one had a clear plan. One general allegedly warned, "If we can't protect our own territory, how do we fight this war?" Another pushed for immediate retaliation, but was quickly shut down. Why? Because everyone knows escalating against American-backed weapons could spiral out of control. And get this, Putin himself hasn't made a single public appearance since the Pentagon announcement. No speeches, no interviews, nothing. In Moscow, that silence speaks volumes. Analysts say this is classic Putin damage control: stay quiet, assess the hit, then decide the next move. But time isn't on his side. Every day these weapons are in Ukrainian hands, Russia loses more ground, literally and strategically. That's the full breakdown of the Pentagon bombshell rocking Putin and rewriting the Ukraine war as we speak. Trump's weapons decision isn't just changing the battlefield, it's changing the entire global power balance. What do you think happens next? Will Putin finally sit down for real peace talks, or will he try something dangerous? Drop your prediction in the comments right now. I read them all and pin the best ones. If this update blew your mind, smash that like button, share this video with friends who need to stay informed, and hit subscribe with notifications on so you never miss these urgent breakdowns. This is History Reloaded, delivering the real story, no filter, no spin. Thank you for watching till the very end. You guys are the best audience on YouTube. Stay sharp, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next one dropping very soon. Peace out.